Okay, so we're back again. So 50 times 7 is 350. So we subtract 2, 9 minus 5 is 4. Okay, so how many times does 7 go into 42? You can use your multiplication chart too. 6. 6 times 7 is 42. No remainder. 50 plus 6 is 56. So the answer is 56. Okay. 204 divided by 3. 204 divided by 3. So 3 can't go into 2, but it can go into 20 6 times. 6 times 3 is 18. Then we have to add a 0 for the space. We add a 0 here. We add a 0 here. Then subtract. How many times does 3 go into 24? 8. 8 times 3 is 24. 0. So 60 plus 8 is 68. And there we go. That's the answer. Okay. So we just have 2 left on this page. 171 divided by 9. 171 divided by 9. So I think now we're just going to have to use 10. 10 times 9 is 90. We subtract, we get 81. How many times does 9 go into 81? 9 times. 9 times 9 is 81. 10 plus 9 is 19. And the answer is 19 with no remainder. Okay, 894 divided by 6. 894 divided by 6. Okay, so let's start with 100 because 6 goes into 8 once, but it's not 8, it's 800. So 100 times 6 is 600. 4, 9, 2. Now 6 can't go into 2, but 6 can go into 29 4 times. 4 times 6 is 24, and there's a space here, so we're going to add a 0. If we add a 0 there, we add a 0 there, we subtract. We get 54. How many times does 6 go into 54? 9. So it's 149 with a remainder of 0. And that's the answer to that one. Okay. All right, so that's the first page. So hopefully you feel a little more comfortable with that. And if you do, I'd like you to try to do the second page on your own. If you can't, of course, we're going to do it together. But if you can, try to turn off the video and do it on your own. Okay, so this is Homelink 6-7, partial quotients. Estimate. Write a number model to represent the problem. Solve using partial quotients. Okay, so the Carnival Committee has 360 small prizes to distribute to 5 booths. How many prizes will each booth get? Okay, so our estimate is going to be, well, I can estimate, let's see, 360, I can estimate to 350. And then I can just divide 350 by 5. That gives me 70. Number model with the unknown is 360 divided by 5 equals x. Okay, so 360 divided by 5. So 5 can't go into 3, but it can go into 36. How many times? 7. 7 times 5 is 35, and then we have to add a 0 here. And if we add a 0 there, we got to add 1 here. Subtract. 6 minus 5 is 1. How many times does 5 go into 10? You know that. 2. 2 times 5 is 10. And then 70 plus 2, 72. The answer is 72. How many prizes are left over? None. Okay, number 2. The mall needs a row of parking spaces. Oh, whoops, sorry. The mall needs a row of parking spaces. The length of the parking area is 2,711 feet. If each parking space is 9 feet wide, how many spaces will there be? Okay, so our estimate, let's just estimate 2,711. We'll just bring that down to 2,700 because I know 9 goes into 27 3 times. So I can divide this by 9, and that's going to give me 300. Number model with unknown is 2,711 divided by 9 equals x. And then we can set up our partial quotients problem. 2,711 divided by 9. Well, we already know that 9 times 300 is 2,700, so why don't we start there? 300 times 9 is 2,700. 9 goes into 11 once. 1 times 9 is 9. So we have a remainder of 2. Add this together, it's 301. So it's 301 spaces with 2 feet left over. Okay, solve using partial quotients. Show your work on the back of this page. So I'm just gonna show you on a different piece of paper. 161 divided by 7. 161 by 7. So 7 can't go into 1, but it can go into 16 2 times. 2 times 7 is 14. And then I need a 0 here for the space. Add a 0 here. Subtract. At 21. 7 goes into 21 3 times. 3 times 7 is 21. No remainder. 20 plus 3 is 23. So our answer is 23. Oh, shoot. I didn't do the estimate. Okay, we can do the estimate. We'll just do 160. Excuse me. 160 divided by 10, which is 16. Okay, for this estimate, 576 divided by 4. So we could just do 600 divided by 5, which is 120. Okay, now let's get our real answer. 576 divided by 4. 576 divided by 4. Okay, so, well, I could take 400 out of that, so right away let's just do 100. 100 times 4 is 400. I have 176. Well, I know 4 goes into 16 4 times, and 16 is kind of close to 17. So let's try 40. 40 times 4 is 160. That leaves us 16. And we already said 4 times 4 is 16. And then we add this together, and that's 144. So our answer is 144. It's kind of close to our estimate. Not bad. Okay, please put these decimals in order from least to greatest. Least to greatest. Okay, so the least is the one that has the 0 in the tenths place and nothing else over here. So that's going to be the one that's the least. 0.08 or 8 hundredths. We're going to cross it out because we already used it. So the next one, these two have 0 in the ones place, and then this one has the smaller number in the tenths place. So 34 hundredths, that will come next. Cross that one off. And then this one also has 0 in the holes, and this has a 9 in the holes, so this one's definitely less. Cross that one off, and then 9.8. That's it. Oops. Okay. So this one's a little bit trickier. So we got just zeros and ones. But we're looking for ones that have 0 in the whole place, in the ones place, and those are these. So it can't, that one's not the least because that's got a 1. These are all less than 1. And then this one has a 0 in the tenths place and a 1 in the hundredths. So 0, 100th. So that's the first one. Then it's going to be this one. And then this one. And then this one. Use less than, greater than, or equal to compare the decimals. So we know that this is 65 hundredths. And this is 5 tenths, or 50 hundredths. So this one is definitely less. And this one, 37 and 9 tenths, or 37 and 96 hundredths. So that one's definitely less, because 9 tenths is less than 96 hundredths. And that's it. So hopefully that wasn't too bad for you, and I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will see you tomorrow.